Hey guys, welcome back to the restaurant show. I am so pleased because we have Daryl Sisson joining us from the Daisy Cafe and Cupcakery. We've forced you back here because we just love having you so very much.
Oh, I'm happy to be here.
Lovely. No, we've greatly enjoyed it. But you know, I'm a big fan of the Daisy Cafe, and what I think is interesting is there are folks out there that haven't been to your place and may not realize how big it is, actually. You guys do a lot of large parties and you take reservations too, don't you?
That's exactly right. It's like one of the first comments we hear from people who haven't been here is, oh, I didn't know it'd be so big. Maybe because it's called a cafe. But it is big. We seat 60 people up front and we seat 30 people in our back room. So that's a lot of people. Just recently we had a wedding rehearsal dinner that was 80 people. We've had holiday parties for 85 people. We do networking groups for 25, business planning meetings, birthdays, all kinds of things. So, and we do take reservations. The only time we have restriction is weekends. We take no more than 14 because we're just so busy on weekend days. But otherwise, yeah, work with us.
Reservations, yeah, and that's really neat that you do those big parties, because what a great place to have an event or a party, and you have such a beautiful space with all the gorgeous artwork, and I just love your place, so that'd be a neat thing to enjoy a party
It's a big part for us to be part of the community and to have that available to people so they can do their community things.
Yes, and looking in front of us here, I'm very excited to talk about what we have here. There's a lot of Madison restaurants that are big on local, but I know you specifically at the Daisy Cafe have a commitment to local, so let's talk about that.
Yeah, we've brought a sampling of local, and in fact I've brought a person to talk to us later about local, but for sure I wanted to just show off some of the things that we do, starting in Wisconsin with beer.
Got to talk about beer here in Wisconsin.
This is like a murderer's row of great beers from the Madison area.
Yeah.
So maybe as far away as New Glarus or Lake Mills, but it's all these great Madison beers that you'd recognize.
Yes, absolutely love it. Love the lineup too. What a perfect little beer lineup for us. And you got some other
fabulous. We do, and we've also we brought some Madison sourdough bread. They're just 3 miles away from us down at the Daisy. And we make almost everything we make in-house, but we don't have space to do bread, and they do such a good job at it. So we just brought in some Madison sourdough bread. That's on almost all of our sandwiches. So
love that.
It's
love
great
them
stuff.
Too. Yeah, good stuff.
Coffees and teas, all local. Fair trade organic. This is a woman who works off of Monroe Street on the near west side. Look at that, it's even hand done labels.
Oh, that's so cute. I didn't even catch that. I'm behind it. But yeah, how adorable is that? It's all hand done. That's really local right there, right?
It is. It is indeed. And speaking of local, Boom, as well, they're Milwaukee. I consider an hour away to be Boom Coffee to be local, and the guy came in to pitch us, and he had his son with him, and he said, we're a family-run business, and I was kind of sold.
And who doesn't want to drink a cup of coffee called Boom when you're a little tired, right?
Yeah.
You need sometimes a smack in the face. So very good. I love that you do local, and you have a local partner that you work with that you wanted to talk to. So tell us why you love Bering Bounty before we bring them in.
Yeah, Bering Bounty, they're just one of my favorites. They're another small company. This guy is so committed. You'll get it from him in his own mouth. But let me tell you the biggest reason, because of quality.
Look at these dishes, first of all.
We brought 4 dishes, our fish fry, our fish tacos, our king salmon with house-made pesto, and our cod sandwich with avocado and slaw and jalapeno aioli.
Yes.
These 4 dishes at dinner, we have about 30 items: meatloaf, salad, soup, sandwiches, burgers, dinner entrees. These 4, however, on certain nights account for 2/3 of everything we sell.
Wow.
It's like we're a seafood restaurant for some nights.
I believe it, because your seafood's outstanding, and then you do a good job putting your Daisy touch on it with all of your made-from-scratch items. So delicious. But let's bring Mark in from Bering Bounty LLC. Come on in, join us here.
Hello, Jess.
Thank you for coming on. Step on in. So you're a commercial fisherman in Alaska's Bering Sea, correct?
That is correct. Yes, I crew and captain for various species, salmon, 4 different species of salmon: king salmon, sockeye, coho, and kita salmon. And then I also do pot cod, which Daisy obviously has here.
Yeah.
And then I have long-lined halibut, crab, and actually fished in Europe as well.
Oh my gosh. And come on in, you guys can all step in. Come on
certainly.
here. So is my understanding of commercial fishing is that it's dangerous. Is that true?
That is true. The Bering Sea is actually known as the cradle of storms. That's the nickname of the sea. Commercial fishing is the most dangerous occupation in the world, bar those serving our country in active duty in the military. And in fact, I lost this finger last year, but I do eat a lot of fish, so it regenerated. So if you
Very
eat a lot
good.
of fish,
You
it will
kind of
come
had me
back.
there. I didn't notice prior, and I thought, oh my gosh, you didn't warn me. But I'm glad. That's
Yes.
very good to know. And I'm sure it was fish over at the Daisy Cafe in particular that helped you out.
Of course.
Helps with little extra spices and things. So what kind of fishing specifically do you do?
So I do drift gill netting, which I'm the skipper for, the captain for, and then I crew for cod, which is pot cod. So
Okay.
it's very, very, very similar to what's seen on that television show, The Deadliest Catch. In fact, I'm out of the same harbour, Dutch Harbour is the name of the port. And then I've also long-lined halibut, done a bit of crab as well.
Okay, well, gosh, you do it all. That's very neat. And what is it that makes your fish so delicious? Because it is.
Well, its quality is paramount with Bering Bounty LLC. We baby the fish. For example, when I'm skippering with the salmon, the minute the fish come over the roller, they're bled instantly and then go straight into a slush ice. So they're absolutely pristine, and they're flash frozen in some of the best facilities in the world in Alaska, usually within about 18 hours.
What a huge difference it makes too. And what about the company specifically? What makes Bering Bounty LLC just set apart?
Well, we're local. All the fish is Alaskan, but I'm very proud to say we're just about to enter our 7th year of business, and we have created 3 jobs here in Southwest Wisconsin, and so we have this great local connection with everybody, and we really pride ourselves on our relationships and our customer service and consistency with great clients like Daryl over at the Daisy Cafe.
Absolutely. Well, that's good stuff. And you've been supplying them with Alaskan king salmon and Bering cod for a while, right?
About 3.5 years, and
3.5 years.
it's just been a smash hit, I think.
It's been all the
fair to
difference for
say.
us. We were good. Now we're great.
There you go. Well, great stuff, guys. Thanks so much, Mark from Bering Bounty LLC, for stepping in and
Thank
giving us
you.
some info and bringing this great fish to the Daisy Cafe, because we sure do love them. And you can enjoy Bering Bounty at the Daisy Cafe over on Atwood Avenue, along with all these other great local products, right?
Yep, thanks so much.
Sounds good, Daryl. Well, you guys stick around. We've got more restaurant show coming up right after this.